Hello everyone, my name is Meadow. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to my very first episode of Wright Ace Attorney. So this is the trilogy. So so these are the three games that I have: Ace Attorney, Justice for All, and Trials and Tribulations. Obviously we're going to start with this one. I'm not new to like the Wright games. Oh my god, sorry. I'm not new to like the Wright games. I've watched a couple, several more, a lot of videos of the first game. I think I haven't watched all of. I don't remember a lot. But yeah. But anyways, I'm going to play Wright Ace Attorney. Episode 1, the first turnabout. Yes. So, by the way, I wasn't gonna play this until after I finished Danganronpa. But I didn't want to wait, so here I am. First steps. Oh, we have an achievement. Gasp. Oh no, she's dead. Damn it, why me? I can't get caught, not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. Ooh. I'll make it look like he did it. Oh, you evil man. I don't know who you are, but you evil man. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Huh. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. City's autopsy report. Right. Oh, hi. Oh, hi, Chief. I think I remember her. Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I had to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you can use the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Is there a difference between an attorney and lawyer? Or are they the same? Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out I want to help him out in any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything is all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Sigh. Nick. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took away from... Oh my gosh. Who took away from me? Nick, who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. Newspapers say it was you. But it's not him. My name is Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when someone smiles, it's usually the Butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Courtroom number 2. I've never been in a court before. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Ahem, Mr. Wright. Sorry. This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Go. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Phew. I know this one. Glad I read the case report over to cover so many times. Wait. Uh-oh. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim, of course. I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel the migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press the R1 button to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Cindy Stone. Yeah. I need to look at that. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now, tell me what was the cause of death. She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we should proceed. You seem more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. Statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the R1 button. Okay, yes, we know. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. Prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything. Unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Whew, okay. Ahem. Mr. Butts. Oh, sorry. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumb. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it, lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added, okay. Indeed, she appears to have returned to the day before the murder. Dude, no way. victim was a model but did not have a large income. It appears she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who have gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think he wanted him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry's the way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I... Wait, your weapon, something answering. Yeah. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. How did you make a wincing noise? Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die, I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Sorry, what if... Sorry. Let's continue with the trials, shall we? I believe the accused murder is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment the day of the murder, did you not? Go. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Okay, let's have him answer. I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. You're like, yes, he went. Order! Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. What was that? Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making this gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Ooh. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call as witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling his newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sandwich to the stand. Is it the guy? Oh, it's you. Mrs. Sandwich, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh, yes, newspapers, yes. Mrs. Sandwich, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony, witnesses count. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing... Sorry, I'm gonna read that again. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing in an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to be... Why am I reading this so wrong? Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. By the way, I want to apologize for the background noise. The phone that Mrs. Soward used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout record added. Hold up. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes? Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? What? You exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Of course he was lying. Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key, it's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. So this is obviously like the class trial back in Danganronpa. Then once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the record. Okay. Got it. Cross-examination. Alright. I was going door-to-door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. Oh, what do I have? 31. Recent pair. Blah, blah. Electricity to must. Oh. Haha. Uh-huh. Wait. Let's represent this one. So he said, remember the time exactly was 1 p.m. Electricity. Oh, wait. No, maybe not. Damn, I read that wrong. Hold up. Hold up. Let me go back. I was going to door-to-door selling subscriptions. Oh, you must be in a hurry. Not really dead. Okay, yes. Just go inside. The lots of police immediately. It probably wasn't working. Next time you said it was 1 p.m. Oh, crap. I'm gonna lose health for this, but whatever. Let's just do it. This evidence clearly reveals contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are the evidence in the statement just now related? They aren't, are they? See? Mr. Wright, please. Okay, sorry. Okay. Wait, what? Huh? In there somewhere. Examine the art. What? Okay, you're going door to door. So he must be in a hurry. The door half open behind him. Half open, you say? Yes, the door is open halfway, yes. I watched for a moment, but no one came to close the door. That's odd in a big city like this, I thought. I see. What happened next? Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I got afraid when I found myself go inside. It wasn't working. So you didn't touch anything in the apartment? Yes, I mean, no, nothing. Okay, what happened next? Okay. The apartment wasn't working. The phone in the apartment wasn't working? Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't, right. But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you? Oh, that. I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on the shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call. And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? Time exactly was 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. Seems really confident. 1 p.m.? Right. Doesn't that seem strange to you? There's some evidence to contradict him. Like what? Like what exactly? Victim apparently arrived home from Paris the day before the murder. Time of death. Right. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, so it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your Honor, oh my gosh, the paper thing. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes that the time of death is sometime after 4 p.m. What? The autopsy notes the time of death is sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that. Oh, this is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sowett, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do, point at contradictions. Ah, lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. Ooh, okay. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? The time of discovery. Alright. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Huh. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. We got this one. Cross-examination. Alright, what do we got? See, when I heard the body, I heard the time. You said heard, not saw? Yes, heard. All I saw was the body lying there. I didn't think to look at anything else, least of all my watch. Isn't that a little strange? So you're saying you heard something, but if you were so shocked by the body, you wouldn't hear anything at all. The witness did say he actually heard the time. It's ludicrous to suggest he wouldn't hear anything. I have to agree with the prosecution. Witness, continue your testimony. Damn it. There's a voice saying the time. Are you sure it was a television and not a radio? Well, no, I guess it must have been a radio. Incidentally, there was no radio on the premises. There was only one large television. Right, I can't put my finger on it, but something about this seems fishy. Something about hearing the television? The witness testified that he heard the time. Was it 3 hours off? But it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video or tape program. I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about this misunderstanding. How do you explain the gap? Well, witness, can you explain this? Video? Yes, that would explain why the time was wrong. True. Right. I think the problem lies someplace else. We agreed that you heard the time of the scene then. So I thought it was 1 p.m. Well, you just watch it. Not much point sorry, I don't know why I did that. So I thought it was 1 p.m. Are you sure the voice you heard said it was 1 p.m.? Yes, I can practically hear it now. It was quite clear. Mr. Payne, has the prosecution verified this testimony? My apologies, Your Honor. I, too, have only just learned that the witness heard the time. Oh, I'm really sorry. I only remembered it just now. Ah, terribly sorry. Notice anything suspicious? See, when I heard the body, I heard the time. Said he heard it on the radio, on the TV, right? See, not so. Sorry. Are you sure the okay, hold on. A video. Yes, explain why the time was wrong. True. Oh wait, damn it. Damn it, I'm trying to. We can probably ride from Paris. I have no idea. Call it this. Wait, hold up, wait. Here we go. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mrs. Howard? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite... Wait, I remember now. Mrs. Howard, the court would prefer an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These corrections are harming your credibility. That and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mrs. Howard. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Actually, I didn't hear the time I saw it. Where did you saw it? It strikes me as a very suspicious mistake. Yes, I can see how you'd be a little doubtful. I'm really sorry, I just remembered that table clock. A table clock? Wasn't there? A table clock? Was there a clock at the scene? This is the first I've heard of it. Sorry, I don't know why. Yeah, the murder the killer used to hit the victim. I'm guessing that's also a clock. Now find the contradiction. Okay. A table clock. Was there a clock at the scene? This is the first I've heard of it. Murder weapon? Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Something's fishy here. So, should I represent this one? Or I'm gonna represent this one. Sorry, this one I mean. Wait just a moment. I think every time the music stops, I think that's when I've got it right. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? I think it's like a digital. I don't know. You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mrs. Sowett. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is a hole in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove I went in there! I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sowett, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder victim spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw. What the fuck? Shut up, I hate you! It was him, I tell you, I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn, give him death! Holy shit. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, at a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright. Your Honor. You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is running on this. Better think it through carefully. Your Honor. The sound Mr. Sowett heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... I asked the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he's the thinker after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sowett heard and the actual time of death. So, Mrs. Sowett, try to talk your way out of this one. Ha! You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? Well, it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it's running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sowett. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens! You treat me like a criminal! A criminal! You are a criminal! You fucking murdered that woman. You lawyers are all slime. Sure, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Did we fail? Not so fast, Mr. Sowett. Mia, Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason? Yes. Wait, maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the courtroom that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Sorry. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. Oh, okay. Time of death. Do you think it has to do with this? And here's 9 hours. It's 4 PM here, it's 1 AM the next day there. That's right. What was wrong? Proof enough for you, Mr. Sowett? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Oh, I was right. Wait, was I? Oh shit. Order! Order, I say! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, you'll witness. He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone completely... I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Yeah! Oh my gosh! We won our first court case! Yay! And with that, this court is adjourned. We did it! We won our first court case. Turns out that Frank Sauer was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman so she can see when people were out of the house that day. When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sauer let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sauer grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. And killed her. I forgot her name. August 3rd, 2:32 PM, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Phew, I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Good. Wait, no. I mean bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate dinner, movie, my treat. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you on the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Oh, wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to just cry? Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay? Oh, I'm not just sympathizing at all. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made me feel a little bitter. Right? I hope you're seeing the points of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part, at least. You have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry tapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave Mia." I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. My promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Why? The end. Ooh, so that was the first episode. The first turnabout. Brand new episode has been added. Oh my gosh. Yes. Okay, so that was our very first case. Bring. Hello, this is Maya. Hey, Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. Have you been? Well, lonely. It's all your fault. No, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like the statue of the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm really teasing. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clock workout. Sorry. I put some papers inside instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out the way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9, to pick it up? I'll be in pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner, something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We're at the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep. I'll be waiting, Maya. Conversation recorded September 5, 9:27 a.m. Alright. September 5, 8:57 p.m. Fan Code Law Offices. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see right over there. There must be the thinker. That's one of those papers. How could you know? Ho, you are not configured to my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Ho. My dear Miss Faye, I'm so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Oh, shit. And who are you? Red, white, blue. Red, white, blue. September 5, 9:08 p.m. Fan Code Law Offices. Alright, let's save. Okay, right, I'm now going to end the video here. So, next episode, we will figure out who killed, who this person is, why they killed Mia, and yeah. Right, so thank you everyone for watching my thank you everyone for watching my very first episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Sorry, I can't believe I went through that trial so quickly. But yeah, thank you, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye!